Hey there, my name is Krish and I run the engineering team at Snowpal. In this video, we're going to continue with from where we left off in the previous video. So if you haven't taken a look at them, certainly do so. So without further ado, let me get to the slide where we were at in the last video. We talked about our B2B, B2C products. We talked about our APIs, our endpoints. We talked about our terminologies. And then we talked about verbiage, and we were here. So in this one, let's take a look at some of our features. Again, we have a lot of features. We're just going to skim the surface in this presentation, much like we did in the previous ones. Here are some of our features. The idea here is we give you everything you need for the most part, so you can actually hit the ground running really quickly and only build something that's very specific to your business, right? All the foundational building blocks, we want to hand it out to you by being your backend as a service. Some of the features, we have multiple key types. The key is a container, as we've seen in the previous presentations. We have 4 different key types at this point, and those key types are constantly increasing. We have a custom key type, a project type, a teacher type, a student type. So depending on the type of business you're in, you want to pick one or the other key types. Right now, again, you'll need more than one key type for the same business. But again, but all that I'm trying to say here is there might be a better starting point when you're going to adding these keys and which key types you want to start with to get your feet wet. Customized content structure. Now, again, how you want to structure your content is entirely customizable, right? So we provide a lot of the endpoints for you. So you can, whatever your business looks like, whatever the problems you're solving, whether you're building web apps, mobile apps, or server-side solutions, you can leverage the flexibility of a content structure and expose it the way you deem appropriate to your end users. Granular access control. Depending on the key types, we have variations in our access control, which is one of our USPs, if you will. You can have granular access control at the lowest level of the hierarchy, like a block pod, or you can have inherited access control in the case of project keys and classroom key types, for instance, right? That's your choice. We have user and system notifications. When user A shares content with user B, there'll be no user B would be notified depending on their preferences. Those are user notifications, and there are also system notifications that we support for reminders. When something is due, it's coming up, your due dates are coming up for a certain item and whatnot. Linking gives you the flexibility to link disparate pieces of content. You don't want to duplicate your content, but you want to create a new hierarchy which uses existing content. Linking is a very powerful feature that lets you do that. Charts, we have great endpoints. We have lovely charts on our own products. You can take a look at them by going to ios.snowpal.com or android.snowpal.com for the mobile apps, or to snowpal.com for the web app, and you can build charts just as rich, if not richer, using our endpoints, because we obviously use our own endpoints and APIs. Relations is a way to connect disparate pieces of content. So think of them as scope bookmarks. If you want to relate a block to a pod or a pod to a key, because you want to be able to quickly access one from the other, then you can use relations. Favorites, there's not much to explain. You can favorite or unfavorite your resources. System keys are another powerful feature. You can actually, check out, system keys give you a way to filtering content by content that you've created, content that is being shared with you, content that you share with other people, and it's at the key type level. So we have system keys for each of the key types we support. So even if you did not create a custom structure, you will have access to all the content you've created and you've been shared, content that's been shared with you by using our system keys. There's a lot more, so I'm going to skim through it really quickly. We support attachments. You can add files, checklists to managing your items. Dashboards got a rich set of features. Comments, notes and comments are very good. Only difference between them is notes are private to you. Comments are available to other collaborators that you've shared your content with. Profile, modifying and customizing your profile. Social media integrations, Facebook, Google, Apple, and Azure for sign-in, and then we also support tasks as a feature, right? And there's more here, as you can see, right? Students managing grades, assignments. You can use them for specific industries, for project management, for content management, small businesses, colleges, ed tech, events, fintech, and the list goes on, right? The API just covered the gamut. So I know I'm rushing through here because there's a lot to cover. It's very simple to onboard. Choose the API hub. Go to AWS Marketplace, get the API key. Your email will have the API key and the product code. You can import the Postman workspace, and your dev team can hit the ground running literally within the first 10 minutes of being aware of the existence of APIs. It's as simple as that. Our documentation is plentiful, so take a look at it. Go to developers.snowpal.com. We have guides, API references, recipes, Postman workspaces. It's meant for all stakeholders, product managers, product owners, and developers, right? So definitely do take a look at our product documentation, which is plentiful. The idea is you need to reduce your time to market, and we're going to help you do that, right? We're going to do all we can to help you reduce your time to market so you can release your products before your competitors do. So don't worry about hiring, staffing, maintaining, and managing server-side teams. Use this to solve all of your server-side problems, and use this as your backend as a service. That's essentially it. So thank you.